Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Reading the Red. This rather cold and a little bit drizzly Monday morning. But the love of God is in His Word. Mark chapter 10 and verse 43. Even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give His life as a ransom for many. So, having pointed out Jesus to the disciples that his purpose for the kids of the kingdom is to be those who serve, he then brings the insight back onto himself, and he compares his own individual ministry, that's him being sent by God as the Word that became flesh, to do what Jesus came to do. And Jesus says of himself, even the Son of Man. So he is known as the Son of Man, the Son of God. So even the Son of Man, he says, referring to himself, even the Son of Man did not come, that means come from God into the world to be served, because you think that if he is God, he would come to be served. No, Jesus came into the world as the Son of Man, who is God, to serve, not to be served. So he says, I am your example. I am the representation of Christ who serves, the Saviour who serves. And in the same way, you, my disciples, Jesus is saying, are to follow me in the attributes and the ministry that I came to fulfill in regards to my Father's will be done on earth. So we are fulfilling the will of Jesus because Jesus is fulfilling the will of God. And the will and the purposes of God for Jesus, the Word that became flesh, was to be a service to the world, to save the world through the representation of the service that he offered to the world. He came to serve, not to be served. And notice right there as well, at the end of that verse, it says that he came to give his life as a ransom for many, meaning he's come to give and give and give and give and give, and on on a daily basis, even when he's tired and exhausted and worn out. You might think, but surely if I'm in that place of demand and my life is in turmoil and I'm having to work hard and I'm distracted by life, I can't keep giving, can I? But Jesus represented someone who gave and continued to give no matter what the circumstances were going on in his life. And so there's a sense in which we can so easily say, oh, I've had enough, I'm opting out, I've had enough of that, I'm going to put that down. But that's not the heart of God. God goes on giving and giving and giving. And he wants us to give. Now, the great thing about it is that we're not giving out of ourselves, but we have been empowered by God himself to be the giver. So God in us, through us, is giving in the service to others. And that, Jesus says, is when you will really know life. Because the life that we really all need and all want comes as we give our lives to others. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed on this Monday morning. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.